Today we're taking a look at these NBA matches, which are happening on Saturday, February 12, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Brooklyn Nets vs Miami Heat. Point guard Kyrie Irving has been playing well for the Brooklyn Nets while only being allowed to appear in road games, as he is averaging 23.8 points, 4.8 rebounds, 5.4 assists, 0.6 blocks, and a steal in 35.8 minutes per game. He is shooting the ball well as he is shooting 45.2% from the floor, 36.8% from the three-point line, and 91.5% from the free throw line. In his last game against Washington, Irving played 38 minutes and finished with 31 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, a block, and 3 turnovers. The Miami Heat have been on fire lately as they've won 13 of their past 18 games overall, and they will be gunning for a 5th straight victory after routing the Pelicans in a 112-97 road win on Thursday. Bam Adebayo led the team with 29 points, 10 rebounds and 3 assists. Jimmy Butler added 29 points with 8 rebounds and 4 steals, while Kyle Lowry tallied a triple-double of 14 points with 11 rebounds and 11 assists. As a team, the Heat shot 48% from the field and 10 of 32 from the three-point line, but this win was about their defense as they clamped down and held the Pelicans to just 42 points in the second half to break away and win easily in the end. Our first betting pick is Miami -10. The Brooklyn Nets have been in a terrible slump as they're now looking to snap a 10-game losing streak after falling just short to the Wizards in a 113-112 road loss on Thursday. Kyrie Irving led the team in scoring with 31 points and 6 assists. Cam Thomas added 27 points, while Blake Griffin chipped in with 15 points and 9 rebounds. As a team, the Nets shot 46% from the field and 10 of 29 from the three-point line as they fought hard to cut a 13-point deficit to just 1 point in the final second before time ran out. The Miami Heat have been playing well behind point guard Tyler Herro, as in 32.9 minutes he is averaging 20.1 points, 4.8 rebounds, 4 assists, and 0.6 steals per game. He is shooting pretty well this season as he is shooting 42.8% from the field, 37.8% from beyond the arc, and 87.3% from the charity stripe. In his last game against Charlotte, Herro finished with 19 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block, 3 steals, and 3 turnovers in 29 minutes of action. He is questionable for this game with a knee injury. Our second betting pick is under the total. Oklahoma City Thunder vs Chicago Bulls. The Thunder have struggled on the road this season, but they've played well in recent games, winning 2 of their last 3 games away from home. They will try to keep the momentum going with a win over the Bulls, which will give them their 3rd win in their last 4 road games. Both teams are playing the second game of a back-to-back here, but Chicago didn't have to travel since they were already at home Friday night. Meanwhile, Oklahoma City was in Philadelphia and had to make the trip to the Windy City. The Thunder have struggled defensively all season long, and without Gilgeous-Alexander leading the way, it's going to be a major issue for them trying to keep up with Chicago. DeRozan has gone for at least 35 points in each of his last 4 games, and the Bulls have been dangerous offensively. The Bulls snapped their 2-game losing streak with a win over the Hornets in their last game. They will try to keep the momentum going with a win over the Thunder, which will give them their 2nd win in a row and 3rd win in their last 5 games. Our first betting pick is Chicago Bulls -13.5. For the year, Chicago stands 7th in the league in scoring offense with an average of 112 points per contest. The Bulls are 27th in rebounding as they collect an average of 42.9 boards a night, while they are 13th in assists by handing out an average of 24.4 dimes per contest. Chicago is 18th in scoring defense as they allow an average of 110.2 points per game this season. Zach LaVine is 2nd on the team with 24.9 points per contest on the year. DeMar DeRozan contributes 27.4 points a night, while Nikola Vucevic, 17.5 points, 11.7 rebounds, 3.6 assists, and Lonzo Ball, 13 points, 5.4 rebounds, 5.1 assists, each average in double figures. Alex Caruso, Kobe White, 12.9 points, Javon Green, Ayo Dosunmu, Derrick Jones Jr., Tony Bradley and Alfonso McKinney are looked at to provide valuable minutes as well. As a team, Chicago is second in the league in field goal percentage as they knock down 48% of their shots on the year. The Bulls are 23rd in the league by knocking down 11.3 three-pointers per contest, while they stand third by hitting 37.5% of their attempts from beyond the arc on the year. Patrick Williams suffered a wrist injury against the Knicks on October 28. He underwent surgery and is expected to miss 4 to 6 months. Caruso suffered a fractured wrist on January 21 against the Bucks and will be out until sometime in March. Ball, knee, underwent surgery and is expected to miss 6 to 8 weeks, while Jones Jr., finger, is out as well. This season, the Thunder are last in the league in scoring offense as they average 100.9 points per game on the year. Oklahoma City is 6th in rebounding with 46 boards per contest, while they are 30th in assists with 21.2 dimes a night. The Thunder are 12th in the league in scoring defense as they allow an average of 107.6 points a night. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander leads the team with 22.5 points, 4.7 rebounds and 5.4 assists per contest. Luguentz Dort is the most reliable secondary scoring option with 17 points per game. The Thunder look to get more production from Josh Giddey, 12.1 points, 7.6 rebounds, 6.2 assists, Darius Bosley, 9.5 points, Mike Muscala, Kenrich Williams, Jeremiah Robinson-Earl, Treeman, Aaron Wiggins, Isaiah Roby, Aleksej Pokusevski, Derek Favors and Theo Maledon if they hope to have success. Oklahoma City is 30th in the league in field goal percentage as they shoot 41.8% from the floor as a team on the year. The Thunder are 17th by hitting 11.9 threes per game and 30th in three-point shooting by hitting just 31.4% of their attempts from beyond the arc. Robinson-Earl, foot, Wiggins, ankle, and Muscala, ankle, are all expected to remain out for this contest. Gilgeous-Alexander, ankle, is expected to be out until after the All-Star break. Our second betting pick is over the total. Los Angeles Lakers vs Golden State Warriors. Los Angeles enters the game coming off a 107-105 loss to the Portland Trail Blazers. The Lakers failed to pick up a win despite hitting 55% of their shots compared to Portland at 47%. A key reason for the Trailblazers still being able to pick up the win is their ability to score at will in the paint, racking up 58 points in the paint compared to Los Angeles at 40. The Lakers are having a lot of problems recently, particularly with the injuries of their veterans. It is a rare opportunity nowadays to see the trio of LeBron, AD, and Westbrook on the floor together, and given that these three are the spine of this team, Los Angeles is struggling when they are not healthy. James and Westbrook could miss this one, and considering the Lakers are not going to play the next game before Wednesday, Vogel could opt to rest both or one of them and give them more time to recover. Even if both play, I seriously doubt the Lakers in this form and state can beat the Warriors. Klay Thompson will bounce back from his miss against New York and will lead Golden State to win, along with his splash brother, Stephen Curry. The Lakers' defense is far too leaky to cope with the Warriors' offense. The Los Angeles Lakers come into this matchup with Russell Westbrook and Carmelo Anthony listed as questionable. However, even if these two are unable to play, they will still have LeBron James and Anthony Davis, averaging 29.1 and 23.5 points per game, respectively. Our first betting pick is the Warriors. The Golden State Warriors experienced a similar fate as the Lakers, only they lost at home. A 2-point loss to the struggling New York Knicks was surprising, given it was the Knicks' first win in 7 road games and second in 11. The hosts lost a game below the rims, the Warriors grabbed 38 rebounds opposite New York's 51. Klay Thompson had a chance to send the game to overtime, but he missed a 13-foot 2-point shot in the final second. Golden State didn't cover a -9 spread, which is the 4th consecutive time they failed to cover. Steve Kerr's team now dropped to a 29-23 ATS record. The Los Angeles Lakers suffered a tight 107-105 road defeat to the Portland Trail Blazers, which came as a big disappointment considering the Blazers were on a 6-game losing streak and went through a lot of changes on the trade deadline day. The Lakers were excellent from the floor, 55.4%, and made 17 triples opposite Portland's 10. However, the visitors committed even 21 turnovers, 10 more than the Blazers, which pretty much sealed their fate in this one. Los Angeles failed to cover a -9 spread, the second straight time they didn't cover to drop to a 24-32 ATS record. Our second betting pick is over the total. Disclaimer, no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you the user or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.